Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's been a little while. I hope you guys are doing great. I was going through all my unfinished journals, which there's a lot that I have. So that's my kind of new little challenge, is to finish all my unfinished journals. And so I decided to start with this one. This one is my creative journal / art journal. A lot of collaging in this, a lot of different materials, and it's a great way to get the creative wheels going and all that. So join me today as I do another spread in here. I'm also going to do a mini flip through before we get to a brand new page. And here we go. Oh, so this journal, it may be familiar. It's originally the 5-minute journal. Some of you may have heard of it. It was really popular, I don't know, like 10 years back maybe-ish. And what it is it's just a prompts journal, it's a weekly, daily journal. What am I grateful for? What would you make today? What would make today great? Blah, 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 blah. Every day, you're supposed to journal it. I did it up until this point. I don't know what I've written here, so I'm just gonna, up until December of 2020, and then I was over it. So I got all those pages done. And I just felt like it was a waste of paper because I wasn't really using it. I was repeating everything I was writing. It didn't do it for me. So I decided to turn it into something a little bit more useful, which is a creative journal. So I'll do a quick flip through and then we'll get to creating. Okay, we open it up. Normally I have a few things in here. Full transparency is I'm actually recording this part of the video after I've done the creative part because the background noises in the original were just too distracting. So this originally had a bunch of like little bits of paper and magazine that I wanted to use in the spread, but I had already taken them out. A lot of magazine clippings in this. I did start it in 2023, my dedication page, which I always do. It just explains that I dedicate my time and creativity to this journal. This is a space of fun and expression. I give myself permission to have true artistic freedom in this journal. Me trying to break out of my perfectionism, which I can proudly say I think I've really let it go. And it's nice. It's nice to just create and not have to have such a structured, planned out project. I release myself from versions of me that I created to survive is one of my favorite quotes. I can't tell you who it's from. I don't know. Once upon a time I might have known, but that part's irrelevant. To me, it's the words that really resonate. So yeah, this started out, I guess, as a collage. I had a lot of magazine bits and bobs that I wanted to put together. This was already in the journal. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. And it's got a bunch of little birds and chickadees. I really like this page. I like the simplicity of it. I wrote the word trust, but I couldn't find a big T, so I had to use a little t. But I like it. I think it's cute. This is just kind of an interactive page that I haven't put anything in. I'll have to do that. Pocketed bookmark with a little journaling card. Like, that's how easy it is to use a scrap, is to just write on the back and it becomes its own little its own little creation. Never go to sleep without a request to your subconscious. How cute is this little kitty? I just let this kind of speak for itself. This is a mix of ribbon and washi tape. Some strawberries I cut out from like a fake photo thing I got in a pack. This is some insect buggy stickers. If you know yourself, you'll not be harmed by what is said about you. I tend to have a fear of being perceived often, and so this helps me. Helps me with that. For your own peace of mind, do not try to understand everything. Oh, did you guys hear that birdie? It agreed. This is cute because it's a little hidden door. It has a field of flowers up close, something about you. Some more collaging. I like to put little interactive pieces on the pages. Just gives it some more dimension. Yeah, so I have to go in and fill the little bits out that I haven't filled out. Oh, this was me playing around. I got these images from Pinterest and I just wanted to paint them real quick. This I think I've done a video on. Love her. She's really cool. This is, I covered the pages with fabric. And then this was, I think, just a quick sketch I did once upon a time in my sketchbook. And I liked her, so I decided to put her in. Along with some weird, quirky stickers. This is cool. This is very, so you can't really tell, but this is a UFO, and then it's a person that's being abducted, I guess. And I did that because I felt like this was also in a separate art journal, sketching pad, I guess I could say. And she just looked very alien-esque to me, so I tied it all in with this guy. This is me using a lot more tactile materials. There's a lot of fun little bits and bobs in here. Got this little guy. Actually, I might have done a video on this page. If I did, I'll put a link to it. And now we're going to start on a fresh new page. Okay, so this is now VoiceOver Jackie, and I'm just going to chat a little bit here and there as I am creating this layout. So this is my basket of really small little scraps, and I have just gessoed out with white gesso the page here. It is still wet, so I'm just going to dry it up a bit. Regular blow dryer, it works just fine for me. And here I'm just showing you some of the adhesives I'm going to be using. I use glue stick on the light pieces, as in like lightweight, and I use the 3-in-1 for more cardstocky, thicker pieces. I thought I might ink some stuff. I didn't. I thought I might use, well, I won't spoiler alert anything. So those are some things I thought I might use. And that's what I do. I take out a bunch of things, and sometimes I use those things and sometimes I don't, but the options are there. So this is my little pile of scraps I decided to use, and I'm just putting them aside. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where to put them. I wanted you guys to be able to see the little bits and bobs, but I guess you can a little bit in the corner there. So here I'm just explaining silently how each page I have bordered with washi tape. And I had just realized I hadn't done it yet on the right side of the page. So I'm just picking out a washi and getting that down first. I do try to not put too much thought into it, and I just, for the most part, randomly put pieces down. Sometimes I will end up with a color theme happening, or it's got good movement to it. I find that if you are more organic with the placing of the papers, then you get more of a cohesive layout. I don't know. I don't quite know what the word I'm looking for is. I just know it works for me. The more organic and less thinking I put into it, usually the better it turns out. As I had mentioned before in the beginning of the video, I do like putting in kind of interactive, just simple pages, bits onto the pages. So here is just a little flip out. I can do whatever. I can do mini collage in it, or write in it, or put a stamp in it. And then here's another flip up that I do with this card that I had made a long time ago, and I finally get to put into use. And just simply with a piece of washi, that's all you need. And it adds a nice little touch to the page. pastels, whether they're oil pastels or chalk pastels, I find are one of the best ways to add pops of color into art journaling, especially if it's more of a neutral base. I find that it's just so easy. It's such an easy medium to use to add pops of color. And here's a collage soup book. I wanted a focal point and I didn't know what I wanted as a focal point. So I decided to look through this collage magazine thing here. And I did end up finding a few things that I do end up using. Don't know if they're a complete focal point, but I feel that it ends up filling up the spaces nicely. In here, I'm cutting out another pair of trees. I don't end up using it, but that's okay. They'll be good for another project in the future. And I'm back in the book, looking for something a little more solid, and I love these faces, so I end up picking one of those. This is a cute sticker set that my husband got me for my birthday in November, and I forget about it a lot. And so when I was looking on my shelf, I seen it, grabbed it, and I'm glad I did because these stickers are super cute. I did add little stars on kind of the upper left page, but I didn't realize I wasn't recording, so I didn't get that on film. But here I am just writing a quote, something that just, what does it say? Just have fun making art. Love me. And I think at this point I am officially done. Here is a very wobbly, shaky overview of the pages. I hope you guys had an awesome day or an awesome night. Bye.